Seeking English, IELTS Practice Test 1, Reading, Problems 8 through 14. And this is true, false, or not given. Please select one of those for each of these. True, false, or not given. Do not write something else into the box. The word yes will not serve in place of the word true. The word no will not serve in the place of the word false. Please be secure in your own mind that what the difference is between false and not given. Okay? If something is false, it's something that's literally negated by the text. If it is not given, it is something that is plausibly true in combination with the text. That's the way it's supposed to work. Does it really work that way? Of course not, because this is the IELTS. Out of the 5 tests that I teach, I have more complaints about the design of the IELTS than about all other 5 tests. So, sorry, I'm going to calm down. If you trust logic, it will work at least 51% of the time on the IELTS. That other part, there is no training course for that. Okay, so true, false, or not given. Number 8, Spring Willow Farm is a training center for future farmers. The simple answer there is that the paragraph doesn't deny it. Okay, there are various indicators that it could be true, but at the same time, they're inconclusive. The paragraph doesn't mention certification for farmers. It doesn't mention job placement for farmers. It doesn't mention various things that you should reasonably expect from a future training center for farmers. Also, the center seems to have a dual use between actually teaching people things that they can use while farming, while also teaching other people historical things about farming, or just kind of participating in some kind of educational entertainment where they get to do things that are farming. Okay, so it'd be very easy for me to tell you that the answer is false, but logically the answer is not given because it's neither confirmed nor denied. And I don't have an answer key. If students have answer keys for this, what I've seen with various answer keys available for practice tests for the IELTS is that they are not at all reliable. So I can teach you to memorize answer keys that are not going to be useful for the test, or I can teach you to go logically through these problems and come up with what the answer should be. In this case, not given. Okay. Number 9, the farm buildings are closed to the public during the winter. You can see that that's not true because it mentions access to farm buildings and it mentions reduced hours, but it does not mention reduced access to farm buildings. It's a reasonable inference that you're not going to be kept out in the cold, okay, if you show up there. Number 10, visitors must pay to visit the farm. The word must, if you're a complete stickler, you may examine that in greater detail. But it says there is a thing here that says, and I want to get the exact quote. It says, guided tours are included in the cost of admission. So the fact that there is a cost of admission allows the reasonable inference that visitors must pay to visit the farm. Okay. It says the guided tour lasts 2 hours. Again, let's see what happens there. Tours leave the main building, front entrance at 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. daily. So it says when the tours depart, but it does not say when they conclude, and the gap in between is not 2 hours long or anything close to that. So there's not cause to infer that the tours are 2 hours long, nor is there cause to conclude that that must not be true. So the answer there seems to be not given. Okay. This is 12. Visitors can purchase copies of old copies of old tools on the farm. I wish I could see this better. It says copies of old tools on the farm. Let's look at that. Yeah, it says also the main building is the farm gift. In the main building is the farm gift shop. Available for sale are a variety of books on farming and farm life, as well as reproductions of old photographs and historical farm implements. This means reproductions of old photographs and reproductions of historical farm implements. Reproductions of historical farm implements I think combines reasonably well with the idea of copies of old tools. I don't think that you could make the case that those things are importantly distinguishable for the purposes of the test. So my answer for that is true. 13. Visitors are allowed to touch the animals. Yes, they are. It mentions animals being it says attention from humans or attention from people, but it specifically uses the words enjoy being petted, which means that not only are you allowed to touch them, but they might uh, encourage you to continue doing it in some way. It says don't tease the animals and don't feed them, but those to touch them wouldn't seem to mean to tease them if it says that they enjoy it. So I'm going to say that yes. Visitors are allowed to touch the farm animals. The answer seems to be true. Farmers are offered a special discount on classes. I'm looking for any indication, discount, anything, any additional mention of prices of anything, and I'm not seeing that. If you do see it, you tell me, please, in the comment section. But I think I would have seen it by now. I guess that's it.